Ready? Start. The Deputy Commissioner, during the process of audit assessment, determined the taxable turnover of purchases within the state by including the tax amount, which is value added tax amount, and value of purchases on which no tax credit was claimed by the respondent dealer nor proposed to be granted in the assessment stop. On the basis of this assessment, the respondent, being aggrieved, preferred an appeal before the Joint Commissioner, which was dismissed, leading to the filing of a second appeal before the Gujarat Value Added Tax Tribunal at Ahmedabad, wherein the same was partly allowed by holding that the tax and value purchases on which no tax was claimed nor was granted in the assessment could not be included in the aggregate of taxable turnover of purchases within the state for the purpose of reduction of tax credit stop. The state of Gujarat carried an appeal before the High Court challenging the order passed by the tribunal, which has been dismissed, affirming the order of the tribunal stop. In this act, unless the context otherwise requires the transfer, otherwise than in pursuance of a contract of property in any goods, the supply of goods by any unincorporated association or body of persons to a thereof the member supply by way of or as part of any service or in any manner whatsoever other of goods being food or any other article for human consumption or any drink whether or not intoxicating the amount of cash deferred payment or other valuable consideration paid or payable thereof in relation to the transfer of property in goods whether as goods or in some other form involved in the execution of a works contract such amount as is arrived at by deducting from the amount of valuable consideration paid or payable by a person for the execution of such works contract, the amount representing labor charges for such execution stop. On going through the above definition as has been provided for, it would indicate that the same is not only exclusive but exhaustive as well. It can rather be said to be enumerative. Stop. The first and foremost duty of the court is to read the statute as it is, and if the words therein are clear and unambiguous, then only one meaning can be inferred. Stop. The courts are bound to give effect to the said meaning irrespective of the consequences so far as the taxation statutes are concerned. Stop. The Article 265 of the Constitution of India 1950 prohibits the state from extracting tax from the citizens without the authority of law. Stop. The tax statutes have to be interpreted strictly, which means that the legislature mandates taxing certain persons in certain circumstances which were not intended or comprehended.